Let's go.
Freedom. Freedom.
Hey there beautiful, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Teho and we are getting straight into the video. All the products will be in the description box. I just washed my face and left out the moisturization part for this video, and that's especially for my beginners out there. It's very important to know that for all your makeup routines you need to start with a hydrated skin. A hydrated skin always gives best makeup results. Next, I'm applying a primer just to smooth the surface of the skin so that the makeup can glide on smoothly and last longer. For foundation, you can use any tool that you are comfortable with. I chose a flat foundation brush for this one. Compared to a beauty blender or any sponge, a foundation brush will always save you product because it doesn't absorb a lot of foundation. If you have dark spots like I do, don't just apply your foundation by sliding the brush over your skin as if you are painting. Rather pat a few times over each area until you have covered the entire face. This will help you get a better coverage. After applying the foundation, you can still go over the spots that you might have missed and just put a little bit foundation, tap it over each spot that you feel like you still need to cover. For highlighting, apply a little bit of concealer underneath the inner corners of your eyes as well as the outer corners just to give your eyes a bit of a lift. Avoid using too much product because this is just a simple everyday look, so there's no need to cake up a lot of product. Use a damp beauty blender to blend the concealer. I'm using the small one today. I find it really cute and suitable for the small space under my eyes. You can use any beauty blender, it's not necessary to get a small one. I normally use a big one as well. I just thought this would be very interesting to try. When you're happy with the blending, you can flip up the beauty blender and use its back side to blend out the harsh lines of where the product is ending. And now, as you can see, I'm going in with my normal beauty blender just to complete the blending. When you're done with all the blending, you can set the concealer using a loose powder. Try by all means to not leave this step out because it's very important as it prevents the concealer from creasing. We are doing a powder contour just to give more definition to the facial features. Nothing hectic or complicated, just a smooth application. For a nose contour, always start from the inner brow all the way towards the lower part of your nose. We are also contouring around the forehead, creating shadows just to mimic a smaller forehead. Remember that if your forehead is already small, there's no need to overdo this step because your forehead will disappear. Also contour on the cheeks just to give yourself a bit of a lifted structure. Now we're going in with a clean powder brush just to smooth out all the contours that we have created. To do your brows, start by brushing them towards the direction of their natural growth. There's actually countless ways in which you can do your brows, but this is the one I normally go to on my daily makeup routines. I have 2 very detailed videos on my channel on how to do your brows. If you are interested in checking them out, I will link them down below. So the method I'm using here is just to outline and fill as I go. Make sure that the pencil is always sharp. When I'm happy with the one side, I always sharpen my pencil first before moving over to the other side, just to keep the sharpness of the pencil. What I do next is to brush through the brows again, just to lighten them up a bit, especially on the inner corners of the brows. And I also use my fingers to clean them up a bit so that they are lighter around the inner corners, and that gives me a more natural look. To clean out the brows, I'm using a flat angled brush with a concealer. Concealer should always be a shade lighter than your foundation shade. If you're a beginner, don't rush the process. Just apply bits and pieces of concealer underneath the brows and join them together until you are done with cleaning out the entire brow. Avoid using too much product here as well, because you will end up overlapping it over to your brows, and as a beginner it might be very difficult for you to correct. To blend the concealer, you can use a foundation brush. To clean above your brows, you can use the same foundation that you used on your face instead of a concealer. This will make it very easy for you to blend it out at the end, especially if you're a beginner. You don't have to worry about blending out a concealer that's seemingly too light above your brows. For an eyeshadow, choose a very subtle shade that you can use as a transition color and apply it on your crease using small circular motions. Now take a clean brush to blend above that color to give it a more smoother appearance. Next, we are applying a lighter shade than the first one, starting on the inner corner of the eyelid and moving it towards the middle part of the eye. And we are blending it out as well to give it a smoother look and to make sure that there are no harsh lines between the first shade and this shade. Before lining my waterline, I'm applying a small amount of loose powder underneath my eyes so that when I balance my pinky on my skin, I don't leave any prints. If you want to avoid all this trouble, you can always apply your eyeliner before the foundation. For some reason, my camera stopped recording when I was applying a blush. Here, I'm just blending it out with a clean powder brush just to make it smoother. And then I follow with a highlighter. I'm also highlighting across the nose bridge using an eyeshadow brush as well as the inner corners of my eyes. Notice that I'm using a smaller brush to highlight on the eyes. I like to go in with a clean powder brush again just to blend out the edges of the highlight so that it doesn't leave any harsh lines. For mascara, start by wiggling the brush on the lash line. This will color the lashes from the roots upwards. Then curl from the inside out. Make sure that your brush is thin enough so that it doesn't smudge on the eyeshadow. Now I'm going in with the setting spray before applying the mascara on the lower lashes. I'm starting with the lips while waiting for the setting spray to dry. So I'm using the same eyeliner that I used for my brows to line my lips. Lightly pat your lips to blend the lip liner. I'm going for a nude color. I'm starting by applying it on the lower lip and then transferring it to the upper lip by patting my lips. I just keep on applying and patting lightly until I get a look that I'm going for without covering the lip liner completely. I'm going in with my pinky to make sure that there is a smooth blend between the lip liner and the lipstick. I'm going over the lipstick with a lip gloss just to give it a really good shine. And now it's back to the eyes with the mascara on the lower lashes. Always use the tip of the brush to do this until you have covered all your lower lashes to avoid smudging on your skin. And that's how you achieve a simple, flawless, natural, everyday makeup look. You can apply your lashes if you want to. I sometimes do, but on a normal daily makeup routine, I just leave the lashes out. Thank you for making it this far. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a like, share it with your friends, and please subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. See you next time.
Let's go.